What is going on, champs? It's your boy Shinryu, and it is time for another DC Dark Legion video. I didn't get to play the game yesterday for the rest of the evening because I kind of had to tend to my son. Of course, spend time with wife after the day's work. So we're doing the unlocking of Batman today. We're also going to be looking at a character, and we're going to be looking at what typically you want to be focusing on when it comes to stats with regards to the character as well. Also, the good news is when I did actually try to play early in the morning, I was able to get some more shards for one of the Robins. I don't know why the name's gone off my head. We're talking about Red Hood. Yeah, Red Hood. And so we kind of have him also as the character we're going to be unlocking. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the event itself. I believe we have some to claim, so we're just going to claim that. But I believe, is it in the perks? Yeah, the 7-day sign-in. So this is the first one here. And we're just going to click on Batman. And this is how the reveal shows. Pretty nice animation. And he is a mythic character. So I believe this is supposed to be the top tier when it comes to the levels, because he's coming out at 5 stars straight up. The other characters that we've unlocked before have been 4-star characters. I guess you may be able to upgrade 5 stars. I have no idea for now, but we got our 7-day unlock done, so that's pretty cool. The second one we're going to be looking at is the other kind of character, the other kind of champions that we have. And you can see already Red Hood is ready to be unlocked. So we're just going to tap this. I don't know if I tap this that might work. Okay, I'm just going to tap this here. And he is a 4-star character too. Obviously one of the Bat family, so you can bet that he's going to be in my squad as well. And also the fact that he's a ranged character is something to look at for sure. So now, as you can see here, this is pretty much the base version of the character over here. And he has a power of 950. That pretty much obviously adds to whenever you have to go against your opponents. The more your power, the more likely you are to have the edge with regards to multiplications when it comes to facing the opposing team. So the power is important. All right, so you want to push him as high as possible. And also, as you can see here, he's also seen as I'm trying to see if I can figure out what it look. You can see that there's like a Guardian kind of logo just right at the bottom right of his card, which is this portion here that I just kind of tapped. You can see it glowing there. So that is kind of character he is, so I believe they might be sort of like the balanced characters, maybe the balance between maybe power and all the other stuff. I'm not really sure, because we have shields, those who protect. We have, attackers, those who are solely on attack, and then we have those, I guess, like a brute, someone that is balanced, someone who's in between, and then we have assassins as well, those who pretty much would just pretty much depend on the sickness and all that kind of stuff, right? So as you can see here, we have Batman at 5 stars, and his power is 1,150. And all these perks here, I've never really looked into how it is right now, but we have another advantage here. First things first is we do have, as I said here, if you can see, Arrow is pretty much 10 out of 10, but I want to use maybe one of my first starters first, okay? Oh, you know what, let's use Arrow first because we want to understand how this works. If you see right here, if you go over to the level cap here, we don't want to push them up yet. I believe, is it the details? You can actually reset, the champions level, and they say you can reset the level of champions up to level 70 for free. Refunding all upgrade and breakthrough materials used. Continue, however, they said the cooldown is 20 hours. So we're going to confirm and see how this actually works, so that way you guys can decide if it's something you want to do as well. So now that we've done that, you can see he's back to level 1, and we can go right ahead and just kind of unequip his gear, because that way we can sort of have a base understanding of where all these characters kind of fall. So I'm going to remove. We're going to be doing everything here from scratch because we want to obviously see what they all are from base, right? And we're going to go right ahead and see what he looks like right now. So his total from base, as you can see, okay, you know what, we don't want to get, let's remove this one too. I believe this is how you remove it. And we have our card back, because that could be added to his stats, right? Yeah, so you can see his base is 950 now. So this might be maybe the generic base for 4 stars. I would have said that, but I'll tell you why I don't agree yet. As you can see Red Hood is 950 as well. He is 950, and obviously when we do all this reset, we can now decide who we want to prioritize going forward, looking at all their stats as well and looking at how they pretty much perform. It's not going to be as deep as, you know, Street Fighter Duel, for example, where you have to look deep in the kits. They're pretty much you know, the stats are pretty much, you know, the attack, the HP, the defense, and then there is something called men, and they call that the spiritual strength. They also have 3 skills for the major champions, and then you have the ultimate. But one reason why I said why I don't think it's going to be the case is, if you look at this cup right here, the patrol guy is 700. These are the 3-star kind of characters. She's 700 as well. This guy is 720, 712, but I wonder if there's something. I have a gear on him already. Maybe that's why he's 712. Yep, looks like we have a gear on him already, so we're going to remove the gear and go back. So he might end up being 700 as well. So, you know what? Yeah, but look at his shield squad here. He's also level 1. If we go to his details too, let's make sure that he doesn't have any gear. So he does have some gear. Alright, so we're going to remove that gear and remove this gear as well. And that might drop him back to 700. Okay, so here's the thing. I think it might actually be tied to the number of stars. Okay, so if you're a 3-star character, it might end up being 700. So this will not necessarily matter when it comes to picking a character. The reason why I said that is because, and one of the reasons why I kind of like the game is, you are going to have flexibility with your squad. I don't know if there's going to be a particular meta yet. I do know that, you know, for example, there are going to be a few people there that have certain stuff that others don't have. So we're going to be going, first of all, to refresh all these characters. And I don't understand how the cooldown works. If the cooldown is just like, I can't upgrade until 20 hours, or I can get the full, you know, resources back onto whatever. But we're going to find out. I don't think the penalty is going to be that crazy where I won't be able to do anything at all. But if it is what it is. But for now, we want to make sure that we at least have an idea of how all these things actually work. Okay, so everyone should be on 950 unless you have something, or you're at a higher level, or you're Batman. And when I'm Batman, you're a mythic character. And so I think the mythic characters are going to be out of 40, because we did get Red Hood out of 20. So we can bet Superman and Aquaman are going to join that squad as well. And we have Green Lantern too. And we do have Bane, you know, Constantine, and Harley, Harley Quinn, you know, and of course a couple of others. So you're not going to be restricted to just, you know, those characters that you see in the beginning, right? So the last thing we want to do is want to do a major refresh, because we have, you know, Batgirl at a very, very far level. All right, so we're going to confirm as well. This should bring out everything that we used before, and we should be back to basics. And of course, you know, we make sure that the gear too is all removed. One removed, not equipped. So we're just going to remove everything. All right. Once we start selecting our characters, then we're going to equip everything back. So pretty much we have everybody at that standard level that you expect. So now we can actually decide. Obviously, you know, Batman is going to be pretty much a part of my squad, and you know I have that Sandman stuff as well, regardless of strength. But you know, I'm betting he will be pretty much strong enough. But for him to be like that free character, maybe it's going to be like the the legendary blanket that we had, you know, for Street Fighter Duel, who is going to be very useful but free. So let's go first of all into the first character here. I said I was going to start with Batman, so I'm going to start with Batman anyways. And as you can see here, Batman has, you know, one ultimate, but it's called the Batmobile. We have, you know, one of his skills, which is called Dark Knight Detective. This said Batman has a fixed 10% chance to dodge a basic attack and throw a batarang to the attacker, dealing physical damage equal to 100% of his attack while stunning the attacker for 1.5 seconds. So he has stun capability, which is pretty much cool. He always on level 5, and of course the next level, as you keep pushing it up, it's going to say Batman has fixed 14% chance to dodge, and then 100% chance of his attack, damage equal to 100% of his attack, and then of course The stun is 1.5 seconds, and you do unlock this at 3 stars of your moves or something like that. We're going to figure out that as well. We have the second one here. It throws a smoke bomb, doing physical damage 125% of its attack to enemies within a circular area with a base chance of 100% to reduce the ACC by 70%. I don't know what ACC, maybe that's accuracy. Yeah, probably accuracy, because bat bomb is going to shield your vision, so that kind of makes sense. And enhanced duration of smoke bombs increased by 0.5 seconds, and this unlocks. And now, of course, you have next level. This is 185% of its attack to the enemies, 100% of reduced by 25% of accuracy is reduced by 25%. And of course, the last one here is at the start of battle, Batman skills are enhanced for each Justice League ally present. So to get maximum of aim, you want to surround it with Justice League members. All right. So now this is what we're talking about here. So this is where the tag becomes important. All right. This is the first area that I'm seeing where a tag becomes important. So if you want to set up Batman, you need to make sure that you have a character that have the Justice League tag. So as you can see here, you're not going to enjoy that with Red Hood. You're not going to enjoy that with Catwoman. So if I want to go through this route, right, you will enjoy with Arrow. Of course, you're going to enjoy with Mera as well, Wonder Woman, obviously, and Superman, and some of the other characters who are Justice League members, right? So Justice League gives Batman a special tag, a special boost as well. And as I say, Batman's basic attacks have a fixed 100% chance to inflict 1 stack of explosive gel, dealing damage to 200% of attack. And the trick, and then so Batman skills are enhanced for each Justice League ally. So I wonder if this is just for per one, 20% per one. I have not sure idea yet. We're gonna try that out soon. Allies present. Okay, so 1 ally present. Here we go. So 1 Justice League ally present. There we go. So you get 20%. 2 Justice League allies present. When Dark Knight Detective is triggered, Batman throws batarangs and 3 additional random enemies. Nice. Once you have 3 Justice League allies present, when casting Utility Belt, the skill is cast again on the furthest enemy. Nice. And then number 4, when you have 4 Justice League characters, meaning it's a full squad of Justice League allies, when casting Batmobile, the skill is cast again on the furthest enemy. So, and of course, when you go to the next level, you have more happening here, particularly the damage equal to 35%, because this says the base is 20% chance, but now you have 35%. You have 2 additional random enemies that you can throw batarang at rather than, what was it before? Well, it says 3 before. So what is increasing here on level 2? Throws batarang at 3 additional enemies. Here it says throws batarang at 3 additional enemies, random enemies. Well, I have no idea what difference is with the next level. Yeah, but I think the only thing you get is the damage is equal to 35% of his attack after 2 seconds. That's what I can see. That is the extra whatever. And of course, you have the Batmobile itself. Causes Bat gears to fire support, dealing physical damage equal to 48% of his attack to enemies within a circular area. And then, Batman calls Bat gears to fire support. Next level is 715% of his attack to enemies within a circular area. So, which is cool. Meaning, when you're aiming, it's going to be a circle. Because I did try him out in the in the beginning of the game. You're going to get him. He's going to be a trial version you can use, so you're going to see how that works. And of course, we have gear and legacy and all that kind of stuff, and you can add to it as well to boost your characters, and that's what's going to make it different from other people's build as well, and all that good stuff. So over here, the attack is 90 base, HP is 750, defense is 65, and man is 65. And you can see here, man says reduces spiritual damage taken. So spiritual damage, I have no idea how that pretty much works. I don't know if there is it has any link to your actual super combo that you're going to do, or the special you're going to do. But over here, we're going to look at the next character here, and that is Red Hood. Okay, and Red Hood here, you can see damage 245, and then increase. We're going to read the next level because that's one that's going to matter most. A Red Hood leaps to the target areas and strafes, dealing damage equal to 267% of its attack to enemies within range. So it looks like you know what, we're going to go right ahead and try Batman first of all to see. And we're not going to find enemies for now. It's going to be tough. We have to go to another city because another city has been unlocked, so I'm not going to try and do the trial right now on individually. But what we want to look at here is we have an opportunity to upgrade Wonder Woman based on the shards. I want to see what this does. Okay, does this, okay, this gives you an additional star. So if we hit evolve, Wonder Woman goes straight to 5 stars. So now Wonder Woman is so it looks like you have to move the stars first and then start to add additional stars to it. All right, so now we're going to go back and see how this affects Wonder Woman. Obviously she's still yellow in terms of the card color, so she's a little bit short of what a red would be once you hit the 5 stars, but that is pretty much means you can actually push every other character to more stars and go on and forth like that, right? So let's go right ahead and do some minor builds next. Okay, we're going to push everyone. I'm going to look at my squad right now, and we're going to just go basic looks and let's try and explore. All right, because now we have a chance to actually pick people in. I want to look at basic. Oh, you know what, first of all, let's go right ahead and start changing this stuff. I should have Batman as an option now. Yep, there we go, that's a no-brainer. And I don't think we can. Okay, and then we're just going to go right ahead and just reset my feature. Obviously gonna go with him. Do I want to go back, or let's go GL for now and just do this. I want to go Justice League. I don't want to go, you know what, let's go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Let's go with the boys. All right, let's go. And we're going to just close that. I don't think you can change whoever is going to be a captain until when you're about to fight, which is fine. But we're going to go right ahead and see if we can find anyone to test this stuff on. If we're going to see any baddies just roaming about. So far I can't see anyone roaming yet. I don't think going to the edge is going to reveal any new corners of the world. And it looks like we pretty much almost cleared everybody here. Let's have some guys move here while I claim this. One thing I'm going to say that I'm not really a huge fan of in the game is, one thing that King Arthur had is no matter what, as long as you send someone to a particular location, you can do other stuff and those guys will still keep on moving towards the direction you set them for. But here, if I try and do anything, for example, hit the event, click on missions and stuff like that, and I hit claim or whatever, if I'm just doing some stuff on the side, they're going to stop. So you want to make sure that you actually get them to wherever you're trying to get them to first before you do anything else, because anything you do is just going to hinder their movement. That's something I would recommend that they work on, that regardless of what you're doing on the side, regardless of what you're tapping, you know, it doesn't disrupt what you're doing, right? So I can move here, I can tap this and do whatever I want to do and it will still work. And that's what I would recommend for the devs to do to improve the map, because obviously, you know, you may want to send someone somewhere and then you want to quickly do some other stuff on the side. That's something to look out for. But here we go. Nice. We do find a bad guy here. And like I said before, we're going to be trying individual. So we're going to be trying. I don't know what happens if you lose to the bad guys. I don't want to lose to these bad guys, you know. But let's wait. Okay, you know what? We're already at the edge. Let's see. This guy's going to just he's going to. Well, no interactions yet. Let's move a little bit closer to you. Spot me and let's do some stuff. Here we go. So we have an encounter. This exclusive left. I want to look at the levels of these guys. Hopefully they're not a high, well, level 2, so we're fine. So first of all, we're going to go right ahead and now tap back. My recommendation, guys, if you want to select the captain, you want your captain to be ranged. So yeah, turn around. Recommend Wonder Woman. And I typically put Wonder Woman, you know, maybe I can front here. Okay, at least to put her there. I like Arrows whose range maybe stay somewhere there, and also Hera to who's range, and then also we've tried Catwoman before, so we're going to try, you know, Red Hood, and now we're going to go right ahead and now start our battle. Okay, so let's go. And as you can see, your captain typically, once you unlock the level, is going to be something. But Batman, however, his combat is just one solo. I want to use one of the newer characters and not the existing ones. Let's pull Batman away because he's really hurting them. Oh, Red Hood is already gone, so let's just try Batman. And here's what his special is going to look like. Toss the bomb. Here's his car there. Pretty nice and lovely animation. So, pretty good stuff here. The thing about, you know, okay, we do have the bats logo here. I don't know what that. Oh, that's the base. So let's go back to the base. Excuse me if you guys are getting some rumbles on the mic there, but like I said before, there is a lot to sort of like discover, and a way it's going to be is that you're going to have to settle properly to now decide who your squad is going to be. Okay, we're going to be doing some upgrades now on the champions. Obviously, I'm going to push Batman as high as possible for starters, and I love the fact that they do have the voiceovers when you do stuff. So now when we get to level 5, we've unlocked the first skill. All right, and that's this one here, and this is what we're going to get in for now. Okay, well, we're going to keep on going. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, so now we're going to try and go up a level, raise the cap, and now what we have done is we've unlocked utility belt. So what you're going to notice is if I go my next battle, I'm going to have these options here. Now it looks like Batman is pretty much a close quarter person. Obviously, when you start the battle, he's going to do range moves when you're doing the special only. So that we've discovered now. So that kind of might require to have us put him, you know, maybe at the front. You know, he's okay as a captain. Actually, I don't mind putting him as captain because we can talk about the captains that you can actually maneuver wherever they want to go. So if, for example, you feel like a captain's in trouble, you can tap him away from the danger zone and try like sort of like avoid the danger. So we're going to push as well. What we're going to do is we're going to push our primary as high as possible. And now we have a cap level and we need 10 of these to proceed. So we have Batman capped out right now. The next person I'm going to go with, because of obviously Justice League tag, we're going to be doing Wonder Woman. We got the shield unlocked. And now we can go right ahead and raise the cap up. All right, we're going to have to pick 3 people to actually push to level 20. Now I'm wondering, do I want to push Arrow as a third person, or do I want to push somebody else? There's something I want to look at here. Let's go over it. I think Flash is I think Flash is a healer too, but you can't tell yet. But I could see when I was looking at the other whatever. You can't see anything else, just Justice League. All right. This is where I'm a bit conflicted, guys. So what we're going to do for now is we're going to push the third set of people to 10, and then we're going to be trying them at random and see how that actually works. And then of course I'll let you guys know how everything pans out in my next video. But for now, guys, I'm going to be stopping over here. There's tons of stuff to, you know, pretty much, you know, discover, you know, play around. I need to do some more playing around with all these characters now, eventually figure out who is really good. What we're going to do is we're going to be letting you know, or I'm going to be letting you know what characters I recommend long term after using them severally. I do know that Oliver Queen is pretty much flimsy with regards to health. I guess it kind of shows here. His HP is 400. Amongst the non-boosted characters, let's see what the HPs are like. You can see her HP is 700. She survives, but she has an attack of 65. He does major damage. He's always like my highest damage dealer whenever I start the game. As you can see, 110. So that probably explains that. Her 750, 55 for attack. Catwoman was she 700? Yeah. And if you look at Red Hood as well, what is Red Hood like? Red Hood is 400. So Red Hood is also one of the attackers out there. But he has a Guardian logo, but his attack is really high. So actually, I think I'm gonna give Red Hood a chance. It is actually important not to sleep on Arrow though, because his being a ranged character pretty much really helps him. And Hera being a healer, I don't know how many other healers there are out there, but she's definitely going to be something that you don't want to sleep on in your squad. So we have 4 so far. Now it's between Arrow and Catwoman. And I love Catwoman, I ain't gonna lie. And I actually would love her to be part of my squad. But I'm trying to see. I'll let you know what my squad is like next time. Otherwise, guys, this has been your boy Shinryu. This is pretty much, my progress so far. I haven't gone ham in the game yet. That's why I'm kind of like pretty slow. I'm sure none of you who may have started the game already would notice that you've probably gone ahead of me in no time, because I have only just done the basic stuff. But I am looking ahead to doing some more. So okay, you know what? Let's do the training simulator. That's how we can actually. So I did 1 to 10. And this is what I got for the reward. I haven't actually pushed beyond that yet. So now we've got another challenge to go with. And as you can see here, the power comparison is a little bit crazier. This is not who we're using though, so that's probably why the power is a bit lower. We're going to have to clear everyone again. We're going to put Batman, right? Put Wonder Woman. I'm going to put Hera. I don't want Hera there. Maybe we put Red Hood there. Alright. And then we're going to put Hera on the side here. And let's go with Arrow in the last bit here. I know we're going to hit fight. We should be a little bit better than the opponent right now. So as you can see, Batman already has one of the special here. And one thing I like about Batman special is that it actually is a circle. One of the best specials out there are the circular ones, because it means you can hit any range. You are not restricted to range. The next one, obviously, the ones to spread out. But look at this. This is a massive circle, man. Whoa, that is dope. And we can try and heal this character because they're almost in trouble. And I'm just gonna go with Batman. Wow, you know what? Red Hood's range is insane. It is insane. Well, it is bullets. Oh, I didn't actually do my attack. I thought I did it. That's one thing I've noticed as well. Sometimes you aim and it just doesn't work out. So, and of course, you keep on going levels up until maybe when you get to your wherever you're stuck. So we're gonna keep watching again. Your regular combos you'll be able to do more often than all the other combos. Let's just go Wonder Woman first of all. Hit those 2. Also, there's another thing. I think what the spirit might actually have to do with is how quickly your super actually gets unlocked. I'm going to be looking at the spirit afterwards, because I've noticed that some people do have the spirits, work out quicker than others. Like when I mean that spirit, like you can actually achieve your special a lot quicker than others. Let's just go with Batman again. It kind of makes sense. The Kai is only going to be able to hit our range so far, but that's pretty much it, guys. Honestly, right now, looking at the way I'm playing with these characters, Red Hood is looking pretty mean. Like, I love his range. I don't know, and of course he does have a high attack, so that's another thing to be aware of. And his spirit is pretty much very high. He gets his special almost right away. All right, but I think Wonder Woman, hers really hits hard. Let's see. Although we have to understand that she's also in a higher position right now. Let's just make sure we can heal Wonder Woman, because she tends to also take a lot of hits. That's what happens when you are a close quarter kind of person. So you want to make sure that your character is strong enough. Come on, Batman. Come on, let's do this. So this is one of the problems I have right now. When I try to use my special, I have no idea what it's called. It's Trilling for my prisoner special, but this is what happens. And of course, we can use Arrow and just take out this last guy. I never miss a shot. Here we go. Everything looking smooth, guys. I just want to keep on going, but I don't want to hold you guys for too long. I guess to try the game out, it's pretty nice. I have to do this for a bit, then I have to get back to Street Fighter Duel, do some more of my dailies and stuff like that. Otherwise, guys, me your boy Shinryu. Please smash a like, turn notifications on if you don't have it already. Pretty much important. You know, you're not going to be getting super spams, but you're going to be getting views as often as I can actually bring them out. Last but not the least, guys, comment down below. Let me know if you guys are actually interested in the game. Let me know if you guys have actually tried it already. And let me know out of the characters, like I mentioned before, which of the characters is your favorites on down there. Don't be shy, guys. Put some comments down in. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.